there. Welcome to Tuesday Talk. I have no idea what my video or audio quality is going to be like because I'm on a different computer. I could vent. I've had a technology day. My all the time. Battery totally crapped out. I can see this is slow. And I even upgraded the browser. And so I'm on my old computer and I had to get a universal charger. So because I didn't have the charger for it. So that's $60 I didn't want to spend today. So I can see this video is lagging. I have a few things here to paint, but then I got a bright idea at the last minute. I decided to play with cement. I have some cement all here, and I just put scoops in this yogurt cup. It says just mix while it's setting up. Now I have a gazillion spoons like this, so I was looking for plastic ones. Couldn't find it, so I just grabbed that. So, I'll just put the screen down a little bit. This computer's a lot smaller, so I'm not sure how I grabbed one. Where's the one that I grabbed that was real flimsy? I thought I grabbed one that was different. Anyway, so here's my dry cement. And I'm just going to put a little water in. I have a lot more cement here if we need to. And I'm trying to keep this away from my face, because I really don't want to breathe in cement fumes or cement dust. That's anxious to see what happens here. I'm not sure if I should spray this mold or not. What I'm going to do is use this yogurt cup as a mold and then set a little tea light down in there and see if we can make a candle holder, little tea light holder. So, like I said, can't hurt to try, right? I made too much or what, but I think the candy molds, some of them worked, some of them didn't. So I might try them again. All right, we're going to go for this. It's already in here, but I'm going to pour it into this one. Not sure if I should use a flimsy. And this one has water in it. Okay, so I'm going to pour some of this in here. I hope it's thick enough. I'm going to pour this in here. Use my spoon to get the rest of it out. So I can't wait until the day when I can go live from either my phone or a different camera. I got a GoPro and the battery's really lousy on it, so I'm not sure what's going to happen there. Okay, I'm taking this little tea light and I'm going to put it down in the cement. Trying to put it in the middle. Okay, and I'm going to set it aside for 15 minutes and see what happens. Meanwhile, let me put the screen back up. So, because I had this busy day, I wasn't even sure what I was going to do tonight. So, I challenged myself to find something new video, and we did it on the Glowforge, which my friend Dawn has, and she works in a decor, and she's also a vendor there. And so she is doing all kinds of cool signs, but then she started making earrings, and so we've been having fun. So you'll want to check out, I think it was Saturday night's video. So this is the kind of stuff that a Glowforge cuts out. So you'll have to watch the video, but there's paper on it so that I guess that it doesn't catch fire. Okay, so then that's going to reveal the wood. Now I hope my paint is in good condition because it's also was here, and it was in since I used some of it, so we'll see what shape it's in. It's way over here. Our lap. So we'll see how we're doing here with paint. So I got one undone, and I'll take the paper off the rest of them. And then we have some really cool things coming up. Why not? So there's a photographer in the area. His name is Kirk Myers, and he does a lot of really good pictures of local landscapes. So he posted a picture of the moon, and then he did it. He's on a picture of the moon in negative. And I immediately said to Dawn, that would look so cool. Done on the Glowforge in wood. And then we came up with that. And then she said you could shine an LED light on it. So, and that would be said, would you like to see your moon? And that doesn't sound good. Would you like to see your photo of the moon done and in acrylic and perhaps out of the bag, because he already posted this on his page. I think we're going to try to do pre-orders, but I'm going to try to get it. I'm just going to put it over my face. I'll put my hand behind it. I'd like to put something behind it, see just how cool it is. But you can imagine this. I took a picture the other day and he posted it. I'll have to, let me see what that looks like. So you can see the image. And there's there'll be a little stand. Isn't that cool? The other day, and he posted it, and I'm gonna post it too to see about taking some pre-orders for it. But it was in my hand, and I was holding it in the sunlight. Oh my gosh, it looked really cool. So yeah, we also have some earrings coming. I'm not gonna show you guys. I'm gonna keep because they're just way too cute and they need to be a surprise. And I don't have the right paint that I would like to use on them. So I'm dying to look at how the candle thing is doing, but I'm not going to touch it. I want to be surprised. Sounds like liquid. Let's see what's happening. I'm going to use the bottom of a, it's not bad. Okay. So, so we're getting silk, if you haven't heard. And that is, I think this tonight's video, I think. No, yes, last night. You learned something new video. And that was all about the new silk line that we're getting in the store. So in the store today, we were busy doing some rearranging to make room for silk. So silk is a whole different animal. It's not like chalk mineral paint. It is a mineral paint, but it has more of a silky feel to it. It's a 3-in-1 paint. Now this paint that is a year old is pretty thick. But the neat thing about chalk paint is when it gets thick, you can add some water to it. I just happen to have, I don't want to water down some other paints like silk. Sometimes I actually like to paint with the paint when it gets thick. It's going to shake up. This is colored greens. I had painted my cabinets with this. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. So let's paint some earrings. I'm going to put the screen down here. And so I only have 2 pair of earrings to paint. Because this girl's had a long day, I'm going to do that, and then we'll check on the candle holder. call it a night tonight. So I'm just doing the middle with the burlap. No, Grace. Okay, I'm just going to flip them right over and do that because the paint's kind of so dry. But look, it's still giving me really good coverage. I just love Dixie Belle paint. And even though there's a new line of paint, I will never stop loving chalk mineral paint, that's for sure. Can you hear my dog? What's the matter, Chris? It's okay. Alrighty, so now I'm going to kind of break it out a little bit in the Manatee. I'm just going to use this brush, crazy like that, just because it's old paint. And I kind of want to blend it a little bit in a way, I guess. That's pretty together, gray and the burlap. That's really pretty. Nice combo here. Okay, I'm going to paint them and then I'm going to kind of blend them together a little bit. Just like I would on a furniture piece. And then tomorrow, I'll take them in and put bindings on them. So they become earrings. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, like I said, the paint is just, it's okay to go ahead and flip it. It's such a small surface, so almost dries immediately. So we're having a little doggy standoff here. My neighbor's back porch where they let their dogs in and out is kind of like out my dining room window, and this is where I do my Tuesday talks here in the dining room. So when they hear me, they start barking. And my dog's so good. Listen to him. He's like, aren't you? You're a good boy, Chris. Okay. All right, so we did that one, that color. Now we're going to flip it around and do a little colored greens. Actually, I'm only going to do a little bit here because I really like the wood tone on there too. Just going to do a little bit. And then I'm going to blend it together. But you see what's going on there? So sorry about the dog barking, but they're barking at me. They're barking at us. And then also at the store today, Dee introduced a new product, actually a couple of them, but one I'm super excited about. They're flour and sugar containers, and they're actually bags. So cool. Love it. They're really, really sweet. I love them. Okay, I'm going to dip my brush in the water just a little bit, not have too much water on there. And I'm just going to kind of blend these colors together where they meet. And then with the burlap, well, actually, I'm going to dip in the burlap. Okay, kind of like that blended. All right. I can't remember which one I did. Told you, long day. Ready to get my contacts out. It was a good day. The days are good. I can't complain. Okay. So let me put the camera up here. All right, let's see what we got here. So these are going to look really pretty, I think, once they have the findings on them. So that'll just be a nice little drop. Well, I say nice little drop. Some people would call these really big earrings. I like big earrings, but they're very that big. So okay, I am gonna see what's going on. Oh, it's not quite hard. It's hard enough that if I flip it over, it's not going to fall out. But when I squeeze those edges, it'll a little like, I can't exactly tell you, describe. It's kind of making it crack a little bit, but that could be a point or not. I think I'm going to be brave and put my finger in here. Oh, wow. You know what? Let's wait a few more minutes. So I think this baby's going to pop right out. But I don't want to pop it out before it's really solid, because when I touched it, it felt like just like it's not quite set up. But I think just a few more minutes and it will be. So let's see. I don't have anything else here. What do I have here? What can I make out of nothing? Because scrap. And this is something normal people would throw away, but I'm not normal. So not dish drainer, but the thing that you put down in the bottom of the sink, that so it doesn't you don't break all your glasses and stuff. So this as a stencil on it, because that's why I kept it, because I thought it would be a cool stencil. So I wouldn't be able to paint and get it to dry fast enough right now. I mean, if I painted a base coat underneath it, but it would be cool. I'd like to see what it looks like. The stencil. You need to kill a little time. Actually, I'm going to bring this back over here, and you know me. Every time we do something, I'm always pushing the envelope. So since I did that, a little nervous, but okay, I just pulled the tea light out, and it came out solid. So I think what I'm going to do is use scissors and just cut this thing down. I don't want to plop it down because I think that it might crack, because it's just, I don't think, real hard yet. Just kind of tearing this now. Okay, it cracked. I don't know whether that will firm up or not, but it just kind of made a crack. Just trying to pop it out, but see, there is the crack. But I don't know whether that's a permanent thing. If I left it in here, it might just firm up and close that gap. Especially if I maybe put some water on it. I'm just guessing. Okay, it's kind of loose in there. Should be able to pull this off. I was hoping to be able to paint this thing too. it's still a little, it's still a little wet. That's why that happened. So, I'll tell you what, guys and gals, since it is the end of of the water, and just kind of try to seal up that crack. And then I'm going to let it sit. Imagine that. I'm going to let it sit, and then I will unmold it and I will post it so that you can see. I think we're going to be okay. And I think this is going to go because they'd be cement and they wouldn't blow away. So, anyway, I thank you for joining me. And don't forget to check out the videos, especially yesterday's video about the silk. You can tell I'm tired. Well, have a wonderful night and thank you for joining me. Bye bye.